And we say good morning to you. We're broadcasting live on the road again, the only full-time, full-service jewelry store in Elizabeth and Carter County. It'd be us right here at the Jewelers Bench. Miss Sandy's back. It's good to see her. Mrs. Holsclaw's here. Sherry's here. Good to see her. And good to see you as we work our way through show number 2,429 on this cold Tuesday. Not as cold as it's going to be. I understand it's going to be down to the single digits next week after we allegedly get some snow. We'll see. They miss it more than they get it, so I'll believe you want to see it. But they are saying this weekend could get some snow. But look, every day that sun comes up, two things: closer to the Lord coming back, and closer to spring. So I don't know which is going to come first, but that's how I look at it. So anyway, good morning to you. It is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. We've got lots to talk about: a new national football champion and a new polls out for college basketball, and a busy night tonight for high school basketball, including we've got a doubleheader. It's a big one, too, with Tennessee High coming to town, the Vikings out of Bristol. So here we go. National anthem time. Who's going to do it? Let's, let's see. Who would crank it up and do us proud today? How about the Kingdom Airs, the official Southern gospel group out of Dollywood, gracious enough to do this for us back a year or so. That's been longer than that, 4 or 5 years ago. Actually, before COVID. So, anyway, the Kingdom Air is here. They are the national anthem. We'll jump in here and go. Sherry's going to be here. Kelly's going to join us, top of the hour, swim coach from Elizabeth and I. And they've had a fantastic year, and so we'll let her tell you all about that. We got lots to cover. And, of course, we'll start right out of the chute with the national championship last night, crowning the Indiana Hoosiers as the king of college football.
1, 2. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
It's exciting Elizabethton Cyclone doubleheader basketball. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join me Tuesday night from John Treadway Gymnasium as the Cyclones host the Vikings from Tennessee High in a key matchup for both the guys and the girls. Lady Cyclone coverage starts at 6:15 with the boys to follow, audio and video. The Cyclones and Tennessee High in a big conference showdown. It all starts at 6:15 Tuesday night here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Elizabethton Cyclone basketball. And back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, Sherry's going to join us here in a little while. It's Valentine's Day season. Does that sound right? Valentine's Day season? I guess it's inside of a month. Today is the 20th of January, so you've got, 3 weeks to the Day of Love. So there you go. And she's got some things to show. Some Pandora, and whatever she brings, we will show. course, you can't go wrong with E. Newton. So it's got a whole rack of E. Newton. So we come once a month to the Land of Jewelers Bench. Hello, Mrs. Holtzlaw. How are you? I'm doing good. She's a hoot. Mary Ellen Malone in the hills of West Virginia. I was just talking about you last night on the phone with someone else. Where in the world are you been? What are you doing, lady? Thank you for watching. And remember, whatever you see on the show and tell from the jeweler's bench, she can ship it to you anywhere in the world. So that's good. All right. So last night, number one, Indiana used a legendary run. Man, what a run! What they'll be called the run for many, many years by Fernando Mendoza to defeat Miami 27-21 and capture their first national championship in program history. 4th and 5, gut check call. 4th down, 5 yards to go. Hoosiers deep in Miami. That was a fisherman's friend, by the way. Deep in Miami territory. They sent the kicking unit out first, and then Signetti, the coach, said, nope. Called a timeout and said, nope, we're going out there. We're going to do this. We're going to get this done. Dialed up a draw play for the quarterback, Mendoza, who bounced off multiple defenders and leaped into the end zone for the improbable touchdown, which was really, really cool. They went back down the field. Miami tried to win it, and an interception by Carson Beck, thrown by Carson Beck, to Jamari Sharp with 44 seconds to go. Ball game over. Indiana wins at 27-21, the first in school history. Now, here's the crazy thing. Indiana has more losses than any other team in the history of college football. Do you know that? I mean, they've been dogs for years. When you saw you had to play Indiana, it's like, win. 715 losses by the Indiana program. The most in Division I history, FBS history. It's crazy. And then turn around and win the national championship. So, well, bless your heart. We'll say prayers for you. Hate to say this, but I've been home after being diagnosed with breast cancer, had surgery. You know what? Know some folks down here that have gone through some similar things, and the Lord's healed them. So, he's still in the healing business. So there you go. If you're a praying sort, you don't even know who she is. I haven't seen her in years. But you can say a prayer for Mary Ellen that the Lord helps her get healed up. So there you go, from breast cancer surgery. So this show's sometimes almost like a hospital. Folks call in and say, can you pray for this person, that person? Well, sure we can. So it's a sports show, but he comes first. This show's all about him anyway. Hello, Jimmy Stout down in Atlanta. So it's the Indiana had 6 wins against AP-ranked teams. That's the school record. For under Kirk Signetti, games scoring 20-plus points, they were 26-0. Games allowing fewer than 27 points, Indiana was 27-0, 26-0 rather. So Mendoza, it's a pretty interesting story about Mendoza. He grew up a mile from Miami's campus. His father was a high school teammate from the Miami coach, Mario Cristobal. That's pretty cool. His mother played tennis at the University of Miami. Here's the coolest thing about this whole thing. Fernando Mendoza, the quarterback for Indiana who scored the winning touchdown, was not offered a scholarship by Miami. So you're not good enough. Play Miami. Wow, way to stick in the craw, Fernando. Now, this guy's the number 1 draft pick coming up in the NFL draft. Who has the number 1 draft pick? My team, the Raiders. I hope they have enough sense to go get this guy. And I hope that some of these coaches are sitting out there looking for a job, and the Raiders are looking for a coach. The guy I want to see him gets Mike Tomlin from the Steelers. You get him out there with Mendoza and the money they can throw at that franchise. They got a lot of money to go get some players. I think my boys can get it turned around. I hope. Anyway, the quarterbacks to win the Heisman National Championship in the same season. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How about that? Fernando Mendoza, Joe Burrow with LSU back in 19. 2013, Jameis Winston with Florida State. 2010, Cam Newton with Auburn. And Matt Leinart with Southern Cal in 2004. How about that? Only 5 quarterbacks have ever won the national championship and the Heisman in the same year. That is cool stuff. So, anyway, that's some interesting stats This is the losingest record in college football. Had lost 715 games, more than anybody else in history, and they turned around and won the national championship last night. And if you missed it, Miami cheap shotted Mendoza about halfway through the game. They decked him, and so it should have been called a targeting, but they didn't. But you know what? He got the last laugh. Miami, he lived a mile from the school and they never recruited the guy. I think that's awesome. He scored a winning touchdown and stuck it in their craw, as they say back home. Country boy, Fernando Mendoza. So anyway, Indiana wins it. I love it, love it, love it. All right, so let's look at conference championships. Now, the national media is sticking it to us now because all of a sudden the SEC can't play football. For nearly 2 decades, college football's balance of power went one way south. You're right. From 2006 to 2022, the SEC collected 13 national championships, a run fueled by who? Nick Saban and the machine at Alabama. Now the Big Ten's done something it hadn't done since Franklin Roosevelt was president, and we were at World War II. They won 3 consecutive national championships. Michigan, Ohio State last year, now Indiana this year. So, yeah, you're right, Sheriff. I loved it. When he hit Mendoza, that cheap shot, and they didn't do anything for him or to him, the guy that hit him. So, I mean, he'd already handed the ball. The quarterback had. There was no reason. He stood there, act like he was going to block somebody. But he just stood. He didn't lunge towards the guy. Just stood there almost like a fake block. The guy pile drived him. I thought, stick it to him, boys. Let's go. Because that's Redneck West Virginia coming out. All right, last time Big Ten pulled off a three-peat was 1940, 41, and 42. Minnesota, Ohio State, and Minnesota won in 40 and 41, and Ohio State in 42. So now they're crowing it's the best league in college football. No, don't think so. But SEC won 7 straight. They haven't topped that one yet. Nobody's won 7 straight except the SEC. 2006 Florida, 2007 LSU, 2008 Florida, 2009 Alabama, 2010 Auburn, 2011 and 12 Alabama. So we're still, to me, the king of college football. Now we got some work to do, but we're still the king of college football, in my opinion. And I'll say that the conference with the most national championship is the Big Ten. They've got 33. SEC's got 28. Pac-12's got 15. Anyway, the wrap on the season, so there you go. Indiana does it. Fernando Mendoza. I love this story. He was not recruited by his dad was a teammate of the Miami coach. His mama played tennis in Miami. They lived like a mile from campus. He was a hot rod quarterback in Florida, and Miami said, we don't need you. So he said, okay. Where was he went to high school at? He went to high school at, doesn't say where he went to high school. Grew up a mile from Miami's campus. Love it, love it, love it. All right, Mrs. Holtzclaw's here. She's going to bring us some show and tell. We are live here. Top 25 college basketball polls out. As to no one's surprise, including my own, Tennessee is not in the top 25. They fell out of the top 25. So we'll take a break. We'll come right back, and we'll take a look at top 25 college basketball. We will also take a look at what's going on here, show and tell, in Valentine's season at right here. Where? At the Jewelers Bench here in downtown Elizabethton, where we are broadcasting live again on a cold and crisp January 20th. We'll be right back after this, since I found the commercial, from the Jewelers Bench. And where would I find it, Tom? Gosh, I don't know, Tom. Look under J. Okay, I think I will. I'll be a son of a gun. There it is. Jay on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Cyclone Sports on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. What all do you have here at the Jewelers Bench?
So we carry an assortment of items. We've got Watchwise, G-Shock, Bearing, Citizens, Pearl-Wise. We do Imperial Pearl. I get some from a company called AGI, really great company. Diamonds, we do all kinds from Shaw Diamonds. We have lab-grown diamonds, Pandora. Do carry Classic Imports, which is sterling silver items, and then sterling Reputation, that's sterling silver items. PRO is sterling silver, diamond, 14 karat yellow gold. Spidell watch bands, stuff from Equity Diamonds, just a wider range.
Jewelry repair, do a lot of that, of course. And jewelry cleaning, all that available here again as we are here at the Jeweler's Bench. And so, social media, how do we find you?
So Facebook and Instagram, and then website is jewelersbenchtn.com.
One of our great sponsors, Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show, the great folks at the Jeweler's Bench. Very simple. It happens every day. Tell us how we can do it.
Yeah, all you got to do is give us a call. We brought 2 yesterday, actually, but you just give us your name and your birthday and tell us where your prescriptions are at right now, and we'll call that pharmacy, get everything brought over. A lot of times people are nervous about moving because they're afraid something doesn't have refills or something can't be transferred. And when that's the case, we'll call those doctors, get you new prescriptions, and take care of everything, really. It's like the people, one of them we had transferred yesterday, said they'd been trying for about 3 days to get medicine refilled and just wasn't happening, and was frustrated and asked if we could do better, and called, got everything transferred. Took maybe 15 or 20 minutes, and we had to call the doctor on one, which waiting on doctors can sometimes be a little time consuming, but they got that called in, and by the afternoon we had everything ready for her.
Here you go, folks.
So,
it's just that easy. If you're not happy where you're getting your prescriptions filled, come to the Lingerfield Drug Center. The phone number to call and talk to you about it is?
it's 423-542-2138.
There you go. One of our great sponsors right here of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Get your prescription changed to a mom-and-pop pharmacy that still cares about their people and still wants to give you 100% customer satisfaction. It's right here at Lingerfield Drug Center beside Carter County Bank in downtown Elizabethton. Proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. It's exciting Elizabethton Cyclone doubleheader basketball. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join me Tuesday night from John Treadway Gymnasium as the Cyclones host the Vikings from Tennessee High in a key matchup for both the guys and the girls. Lady Cyclone coverage starts at 6:15 with the boys to follow, audio and video. The Cyclones and Tennessee High in a big conference showdown. It all starts at 6:15 Tuesday night here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Elizabethton Cyclone basketball. Dr. John Minton's going to help us tonight. Looking forward to that very much. We're live here at the Jeweler's Bench. He's going to join us here momentarily. All right, here's the verse today. We always dedicate our broadcast to the man who hung on the cross. For all he's done for me and for you, the least I can do is take 30 seconds a couple of times a show and read a Bible verse. I mean, really? After all he's done for us and for me and you? We ain't done nothing to me. Oh, yes, he has, too. Yeah. Can you get up and walk? Can you blink? Can you swallow? Oh, yeah. We take those things for granted. Every step and every breath we take. Who sang that? Sting and the Police? Every breath we take, every step we take, yeah, we owe it to him. All right, so here it is. We'll get into some college basketball. May we take comfort in knowing the Lord hears our prayers when we are at the lowest and darkest point in our lives. That is when his unconditional love for us will shine the brightest, and unexpected miracles do happen. He doesn't care what you've done. He doesn't care who you are. Doesn't care what you've done. Unconditional love means I love you no matter what. And we don't deserve it. Psalms 86, 1 through 3 is the verses. Hear, O Lord, and answer me, for I am poor and needy. Guard my life, for I am devoted to you. You are my God. Save your servant who trusts in you. Verse 3, have mercy on me, O Lord, for I'll call to you all day long. Wow. And the great theologian Sting, you got it. When you come to the point that he is all you have, I added this because this was in a Christmas cantata narrated a long time ago. When you come to the point that he's all you have, you'll find he's all you need. That's really the way it is. Period. End of story. Hear, O Lord, and answer me, for I'm poor and needy. We are. Guard my life, for I am devoted to you. You are my God. Save your servant who trusts in you. Should be you. Should be. I know it's me. Tried it my way. Didn't work. Thought I was Travis Tritt. What's that song? 10 foot tall and bulletproof. He showed me real quick. No, don't think so. Have mercy on me, O Lord, for I call to you all day long. That's the verse of the day of the broadcast here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. New polls out. Here we go. Arizona unanimous #1, getting all 61 first place votes this week after picking up wins of Arizona State and Central Florida. Iowa State, one of the 5 teams that dropped. A lot of teams dropped, but they were one of the 5 teams, I should say, entered without a loss. Now they have the great theologian Sting. I love it. I love Gary Rowe. He's a hoot. Yeah. Just leave that alone, Tom. Keep trucking. Got you, sir. Nebraska made history this week by moving up to #7, highest ranking in program history for the Huskers. They're 18-0. Only 3 teams are undefeated. That would be, let's see, Arizona, Miami of Ohio, and the Huskers. Here we go. Top 10. Arizona, UConn, that crazy coach. I guess he's a pretty good coach. He just, he can't do a press conference without dropping the F-bomb about 10 times. At least the ones I've seen him. I'm thinking, really? Dude, just talk. You don't have to. I hear that. Anyway, go on. Don't get into it. Arizona, UConn, Michigan, Purdue, Duke. That's your top 5. Then comes Houston. Why do we have to pepper our conversation now with foul language? I don't get that, but that's just me. You're just an old prude. I reckon I am. Just don't get it. But anyway, Arizona, let's start over, Tom, and focus. Okay. Arizona, UConn, Michigan, Purdue, Duke, that's your top 5. Houston, Nebraska, Gonzaga, Iowa State, and Michigan State, that's your top 10. Keep an eye on the Spartans. They can play. At #11, Illinois. #12, Texas Tech. At #13, BYU. 14 is Virginia. 15th ranked this week is Vanderbilt. Florida 16th, Alabama 17th, Clemson 18th, 19th is Kansas, 20th is Arkansas. Number 20 is, or 21 rather, is Georgia, 22 is North Carolina, 23 is Louisville, St. Louis 24, Miami of Ohio, the Redhawks crack it at number 25. So Tennessee's out, Kentucky's out, St. John's is out, outside the top 25. Is that life or death? Of course not. So, but anyway, so I'm like Gary. I've watched Gary Rose watching. I hope he'll be on the show tomorrow. I think tomorrow's maybe his redo day. He got caught up at some business at church yesterday. So here she comes. Here she comes. Sound like Bert Parks. Miss America. So, okay. She looked at me like, okay, whatever. We got to get her to smile. She looks too intense. So, hello, Baker. Let's go, Duke. Where's Duke? Where are they in the poll this week? Good night. North Carolina will go beat them like a Swiffer mop, drag them all over Cameron Indoor when they play them. Duke's 5th. Good night. And when's North Carolina's 22nd? All right, so the Tar Heels, when it's time, they'll be thrashing the Blue Devils. All right, here we go. The top 25 tonight. Got a lot of games. Busy, busy, busy. I like it. We're here live at the Jeweler's Bench. She is gathering plunder to show for us for Valentine's Day. All right, let's see. 18th ranked Clemson hosting North Carolina State. 16th ranked Florida, the Gators home to LSU. Number 3 Michigan, we talked about, hosting Indiana tonight. 25th ranked Miami of Ohio go to Kent State. 9th ranked Iowa State will host Central Florida. 24th ranked St. Louis will be at Duquesne tonight. It's kind of neat, I think. Keep rooting for NC like the Raiders. Gary says the best thing about Duke is the UK in the middle. I wish I had my bell. Bang, I get a new bell. Broke my bell. I get a new bell. That's good. The best thing about Duke is the UK in the middle. Oh, boy. We're firing shots today. It's good stuff. Let's see. St. Louis at Duquesne. Also tonight, 15th ranked Vanderbilt at 20th ranked Arkansas. It's probably the marquee matchup of the night. That'll be a good one down in Arkansas with Calipari and the boys. 21st ranked Georgia will be at Missouri tonight. 10th ranked Michigan State on the left coast at Oregon. 12th ranked Texas Tech will be at Baylor. Number 4 Purdue plays at UCLA. And 19th ranked Kansas at Colorado. Tennessee in action tomorrow night, I think it is. So tank tonight. So anyway, that's your top 25 college basketball, the polls, and who's playing where tonight. We've got a big one tonight. It's a doubleheader, of course. The Lady Cyclones and the Lady Vikings of Tennessee I for second place on the women's side for now. The boys will be playing for first place for tonight. The gentlemen have won 4 in a row. They have won 5 in a row. I think I did my homework last night. Did 5 in a row. So it's going to be a good one tonight. Tennessee I's boys and the Cyclone boys. Hope you'll be there. If not, we'll bring it to you audio and video. Dr. Minton's going to help us tonight. So Joseph Taylor on some nights and Dr. John Minton on some nights. So I'm, I'm like the late President Ronald Reagan said, I'm not very smart. I'm just smart enough to surround myself with people who are. That's where I'm at. So I'm just smart enough to bring in Joseph Taylor and John Minton when they can do it, and we're looking forward to being that. The broken bell's a sign from Baker. I love her. The broken bell's a sign from the Lord. You got it. Maybe so. Anyway, we're live here at the Jewelers Bench. E. Newton. We've got hearts over here doing a show, and earrings, and pearl necklaces. Oh, we're loaded. We're getting ready to do some show and tell here at the Jewelers Bench, the only full-time, full-service jewelry store in Elizabethton and Carter County. Place rocked at Christmas. They took some time off between Christmas and New Year's just to kind of recharge the battery because they were hopping, and I love it. They've been busy here this morning. When she brings her stool, you know we're close. We'll take a break. We'll be right back after this. You're watching show number 2,429. We're on our way to 2,500 shows here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. It's exciting Milligan University doubleheader basketball. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting to join me Wednesday night from Steve Lacy Fieldhouse as the Buffs play a big doubleheader in the conference, entertaining the U-Pike Bears from Pikeville University in Pikeville, Kentucky. Airtime at 5:15 with the Lady Buffs. Men to follow, audio and video. Milligan hosting U-Pike. The Pikeville Bears coming to town. It all starts at 5:15 this Wednesday here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Milligan University basketball.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
Hey there, neighbors. Todd Houston here with the Elizabethton Church of Christ, wishing you a very happy new year and a wildly successful 2026. I'd like to invite you to come and get to know our family here at Elizabethton as we are seeking to be more like our Lord every day. We're no perfect people, but we're a people that love the Lord and love you. We'd love to get to know you. If you'd like to join us, our times are at 10 and 11 a.m. on Sunday, 6:30 p.m., and then again Wednesday evening at 7. You can find us on Facebook or at elizabettoncoc.org.
Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabeth with your favorite school's T-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike dry fit t-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brummett Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brummett Sports Shop, downtown Elizabeth, and Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummettSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, my favorite jewelry store in the whole wide world.
I can't get it. There you go.
There you go.
Thank you.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Tom?
Good.
Good.
There you go. Busy Christmas. What was the big seller? Was there a trend or just a little bit of everything?
Mainly a little bit of everything, but E. Newton was probably a good A good sale. Yeah.
A good sale, good portion.
Yes.
I got so excited to come in here. Look what I have not done. I did not plug in the power supply. So at
Uh-oh.
some point,
So you're getting ready to die?
well,
Well, you're not there yet, but
no, but it's down in the corner. It's so see, I get so worked up when I come in here to hang out with her and John and Miss Feathers. And so hang on here. So this is what you do when you do live. You just wing it. It's like
that's right.
so
That's the only way to do it.
we ain't polished. I'm country's cornbread. And I don't apologize for that. So put that right there. Watch this. It'll be amazing. It'll go boom. Yeah. Now we're high power. There you go. Got that out of the way. So E. Newton was the hot one. So I tried to explain it to a friend of mine last night. She said, what is E. Newton? She lives back up home in West Virginia. And I said, well, it's a line of jewelry. Is it nationwide or just you? I mean, is it?
No, it's nationwide.
Okay.
Yeah.
She'd never heard of it. I said, well, if you watch the show, and I think she probably is, so hello. So we want to show some E. Newton. And so it was big. Or we can start right here with this. Tom, let's start with what we have on the table. Okay,
Well,
Sherry, let's do that. Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah. So it is what it is. So this is a wing job from the get-go. This is $497. Now we always do this disclaimer because this camera is on the top of this computer. We're in the process of getting all new equipment. It's going to be better camera probably the next time I get in there. But today it's not. So just look at this and imagine how pretty. Well, it is got a little bit of bling. Tell me about this, would you please?
Yeah. So this is a yellow gold garnet bracelet. So I thought January, show some stuff for those January birthdays.
$497 here at the Jeweler's Bench. All right, do that.
And then this is a yellow gold garnet ring.
Okay, yellow gold garnet ring. Price point on this is $559. So there you go. Gorgeous. It does have a little bling today on it. I don't know if the
Yeah, it's pretty.
light's different, but got some bling coming off that one. Put that right there. Okay, that's a
And
garnet
then
ring.
this is a yellow gold necklace to match the garnet ring.
And it goes for
$499.
$499. So here you go. Look at that. Gorgeous. Pretty, pretty, pretty. So, and you don't have to be January, right? Garnet.
No, you can. I mean, it doesn't have to be your birthstone. You can
Exactly.
still wear it
Exactly.
if you like it. I mean,
There
it's
you
a
go.
pretty color.
It is a pretty color. Yep. So there you go. That's garnet. That's for January. Of course, February is amethyst, but we're not there yet. We're still in January. So we did this last month, and I got like out of the 12 months of birthstones, I got like I was doing pretty good, and I hit a big thud in the middle of the year. So let's see if I can get. Let's do the first 6 months. That way I won't embarrass myself. Garnet, obviously amethyst. March is aquamarine. April is diamond. May is emerald. June is pearl. No. Yes. No. That's it. I'm winging it.
Well,
I've hit a rock at emerald. I got the
it's a
first five right.
substitute for pearl. I
Yeah.
mean, pearl's a substitute for June. So the official is alexandrite.
Alexandrite.
Mhm.
I wouldn't have got that in a million years. I can't even spell it. So Alexandrite. All right. Anyway, that's my limited knowledge on birthstones. Garnet this month. Amethyst next month. $639. Look at this one for Valentine's Day. Tell us about this. This is beautiful.
So this is a yellow gold and diamond heart necklace.
Love it. For Valentine's, for a significant other, for $639. There you go. Tell them about your layaway plan because it is very liberal.
Yeah, you can put it in layaway, 15% down, and make monthly payments.
Yep. That's all you got to do. Hello, Tina Perkins, Jimmy Stout down in Atlanta. How you doing? Mary Ellen up in West Virginia watching. And we've got Lisa Baker across town watching. So there you go, among others. So we go, this is two different hearts. All right, tell us about these, please.
Yeah, so these are white gold with diamonds, and either one, $399.
A little one, a little dainty, and a little bit bigger. A lot of bling. Again, this camera doesn't show the bling. This one, just do it like this. You can tell it's a whole lot of bling, a lot of sparkle and jump. But this camera doesn't do it on this computer, and I get that. So $399 either one of those from here at the Jeweler's Bench. And you ship. Where did you ship for Christmas? Where places did you send things?
Oh, Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think, what was the other one?
Did you do one in Ohio? Did you do a couple or somebody who's working with in
Yes.
Ohio and North Carolina?
Yes.
Last time I was here, you told me he was working with a couple, I think over in Raleigh, somewhere over in North Carolina, doing their engagement rings, wedding sets from right here at the Jewelers Bench.
Yep. I didn't have to ship those, but
They can't pick them up, but
Yeah.
they are from North Carolina.
yes.
Here are hearts, beautiful. Now these really do have bling. I don't know if this will show it or not. For 500, nope, it doesn't. For $539, tell us
Those
about
are
these.
yellow gold with diamonds.
Yep. You know the rule of thumb: when you come here, it's always prettier in person at the Jewelers Bench. So, man, it's amazing the difference doing that right there, letting the light up in the ceiling hit it, versus that. Beautiful. It's got a lot of bling to it, and that goes for $639. All right.
So these are white gold hoops with diamonds, and they've got really good backs on them.
Yeah. $739 for the little ones, and for the big ones, go for print small, $13.19. Okay. So maybe the print's the same, and maybe the eyes are not ain't what they used to be. Probably that's more like it. But anyway, these are gorgeous. These are hoops. I just think every lady looks good. You ever wear hoops? You ever wear
Yeah,
them?
I do. These are kind of rectangular hoops, but I do.
Yeah, I think every lady wears hoops. I think hoops just add something to a female. This is me, but so they got them small, they got them large, got them gold, they got them silver. All right.
This is a white gold and pearl necklace.
That's gorgeous.
It's like a station pearl.
is-
$679.
That is gorgeous. That would look good. Summertime, wintertime, turtleneck, dress, whatever. That'd look really good on like on a black turtleneck or something dark. Man, that would jump out. Of course, the chain that you can't see jumping on the bling here on camera, but that is beautiful. So you sell a lot of pearls too, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pearls are always a good staple.
Year round, yep.
Yeah, you can wear them with dress, jeans, anything.
Coach Kelly's here. She joins us coming up. She's the swim coach. They've had a wonderful year at Elizabeth and I. So these are the E. Newtons, right?
Yes,
Here we go. These are marked down. Is that correct?
that is correct.
Yeah. So
So these I'm doing 20% off to make room for new inventory that I ordered.
get this out of the way. Put this over here.
So I'm
Now,
doing 20% off all the colored E. Newtons.
Take care, Mr. Babb. Enjoy talking to you, sir. Yep. Good man. Spoke at his church once. All right. So you got that. All right. And you got this. Again, you got to come in and see him. But that kind of gives you an idea. This is really up.
And I just
Pink.
grabbed, some colors. I've got solid colors.
Yeah. These are just samples. These are 20% off. Well, Tom wants the starting price. Starting price is $16. So 20% would be $3.20. You're talking less than $14. You can come out of these little guys. They're elastic. They stretch. There. So this is perfect. Here's another one. That'd be a good way to look. Use my fingers as a
So I
backdrop.
think it makes them $12.80. Is that right, Tom?
20% of 14. Yeah, you're right.
16.
16. Well, 16 times 20%, that's $3.20 off of that, right? 16 times 2 is 32, so 16 times 20% is $3.20. That's West Virginia math. So 16 minus $3.20. Yeah, you're right. It's down around $12 and some change. That's why I'm not an accountant. That's why I did not excel in math, in the very least. Mrs. Holtzclaw corrected me. That's good. All right, so this is an all-white one. How embarrassing. Can't you get a basic ciphering right? All right, this is another one. So I'm using my fingers as the backdrop to let you see how pretty, there you go, how pretty these are. All right. And this is a blue, light blue, dark blue, and silver beads, and white beads, right? You say so, Tom. Okay. All right.
It is.
Here you go. All right. Ooh.
And then these are the necklaces.
Whoa, look at these.
So I've got several of those, and those will be 20% off also.
Yep. Let's see if I can embarrass myself again. $48 times 20%, that'd be $9.60 off of that, right? Yeah. Yes, I don't know. It's 20% off. You do the cipher in the home, go, gosh, 20% off of $48. So there you go. Those are pink, hot pink, light pink, dark
Make
pink.
it $38.40. There you go.
She's crunching numbers over here. So I wasn't close. I wasn't even right, was I? No.
What?
I wasn't right on my ciphering.
Oh.
No, she's like, I'm not going to humiliate you anymore, Tom. Got you. I understand. I earned it. All right, so you got, and it doesn't bother me. So Beautiful white. Kind of describe that one, would you please?
So that has white, and it's got looks like a gray and a fuchsia and a light pink,
Mm-hmm.
and then of course the yellow gold beads.
Mm-hmm. There you go. There's that. All right. Then we jump out here is pink.
Pink,
Pink.
Yep. Light pink and fuchsia,
There you go.
I would say.
There
Yes.
you go. Well, you're the owner. It's $48 less 20%. Puts it down to, what'd you say, 30 something?
38
$38.
something.
Yeah. And they have gift cards. You say, well, I don't know which one to get. Perfect. Get a gift card, any amount, and come and let them get what they want when they want.
That's right.
This goes a little black bead, pink bead, fuchsia bead, light purple bead, and some gold beads. And I'm hitting
Lots of colors.
lots of colors. And again, this camera doesn't do it justice, but that's okay. You get an idea. And here's the last one. You have white. You have light blue. You have kind of bone colored,
Mm-hmm.
and you have gold beads.
That's correct.
There you go. So can't get the price right, but I get the colors right. So there you go. Very nice. All this again, the Jeweler's Bench. There is a website you can check out. If you're out-of-state folks, in-state folks, right down the street or 5 states away, whatever. It's jewelerbenchtn.com. Real simple. So, and we got to talk about, it's dry, cold weather out there. It's dry on your hands. The Naked Bee, all the good stuff, none of the bad stuff. Hands and cuticle salve for hardworking hands. There it is, the Naked Bee. What's the fragrance? Or is there one?
Probably orange blossom.
Huh,
That's what it usually is.
Orange Blossom, love it. Naked Bee, they sell a ton of it. It's made here in Elizabethton. And so, Tom, buddy, it's not hard to put the lid back on. Sorry. $8.99, the Naked Bee, hand and cuticle salve. And then you have
And that's a duo. So you got chapstick and then like a gloss.
Strawberry Lip Care Duo. So there you go. She said, windy out there, your lips will get chapped real quick. There it is, the Naked Bee. Price point on this is $12.99. Love it. That's a great, simple Valentine's gift or any day gift. And then last but not least is the Orange Blossom Honey Lip Balm, which I have, I think, in my pocket.
I have a ton of that.
Yeah. So the Naked Bee Orange Blossom Honey Lip Balm. So we're going to get that, buy that myself because I got mine's down to, it's been, got to get a new one. So how much these guys go for?
That one I think is what, $4.99, $5.99,
$4.99.
$4.99.
There you go. So the Naked Bee,
Yeah.
which is Orange Blossom Honey and Lip Balm, right here at the Jeweler's Bench. There's a whole wall of watches. We didn't get into the watches. And Pandora. Pandora's got a sale going on right now.
They're gearing up for Valentine's Day, and sorry, we've had computer issues, and I haven't really I'm just now getting all my Valentine's stuff in, but
Sorry.
anyway.
So,
But I'm sure their gift sets are on sale.
well, we'll know by the next time we get in here. We'll come in. We come once a month.
That's right.
We're still going to be working this year together, right?
Well, yeah,
Yeah. So
unless you're breaking up with me.
ain't breaking. Tighter than 2 fleas and dog's ear. We ain't breaking up. We're rolling. We'll take a break, Coach. Coach Kelly's in the house. We love talking swimming. We're a big fan of swimming. Your daughter's a great swimmer. So
She is. She does pretty good.
yes, she does. And we're very proud of her. It's a sport that, in my humble opinion, not because she's standing here, said the same thing to Eddie Morrell yesterday, the wrestling. Those two sports don't get enough publicity, in my
Oh, no.
opinion. Nor does cross country.
No.
Run to the woods. I mean, it's spectator sport, basically nil. So wrestling, swimming, cross country, in my humble opinion, does not get enough publicity. Therefore, every chance we can bring her in and let her talk about it, she's here. She joins us next. Monty Kechter says, I love all my girls from the Jeweler's Bench. There you go. She loves you.
Love you too, Monty.
There you go. Isn't this so cool? I love doing this show. It's like a big old family. It's like the Waltons on the internet. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Coach Kelly next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Tom Taylor Sports Show. Got a brand new product. Tell me what's going on.
We sure do. We have contactless Visa debit cards, and some of you all have been asking and wanting to know, when are you going to implement that? We are hitting the ground running. So right now you can get your free instant issue contactless debit cards at Northeast Community Credit Union, and that's just another form of payment. So you've got the mag strip on the back, you've got your contactless, invisible, what you want to call it, if you want to pay that way for tabless, or you've got your chip. So we're just staying up to date with all the things, and we listened to you. So you wanted that, and that's what we can provide. And we've implemented it with hard work, behind the scenes, a lot of teamwork, effort, and come get your contactless Visa debit card today.
Available now
Yes,
at all locations. Our locations are
they are in Rome Mountain, they are in Elizabethton, one in behind Elizabethton High School, our main office, and then we have one off of 19E in Elizabethton. We have one in Johnson City off of West Oakland Avenue.
social media. How do we find
You
you?
can find us at Facebook, Instagram, or bemycu.org.
And the magic main number is
423-547-1200.
brand new product from Northeast Community Credit Union, proud sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Out and about, ball games, ball practices, on the move. Make that phone number, put in your phone, 543-6128. Stop by and get some sandwiches, right? Tell me about it.
Yeah, give us a call real quick on your way to whatever event or gathering you've got going on during when the weather's nice, and we'll have that bag ready for you when you get here about 10 minutes later.
Yep. Talk about the subs, the poor boys. You sell a lot of those, the cold subs. We don't talk enough about those.
Yeah, when the weather warms up, people like them cold sandwiches. They have bologna, salami, ham, and cheese on them. We've got a 6-inch on a soft split deli roll, and then we have the 12 inches on the sesame seeded Grecian bread.
Yep.
Mix it up with some mayonnaise, mustard, lettuce, tomato, lots of them spicy onions.
Yep, the 12-inch goes for $6.49. The 6-inch will go for $5.19, and they're piled high with meat. They don't scrimp here at Poor Travis Deli. So
And if you like extra, you can always add extra. You make it thick as you like.
There you go. So those are the cold subs. Let's talk about the salads real quick. Tell me about the salads at Poor Travis.
We'll put you a fistful of lettuce in a tray with some shredded ham, roast beef, or turkey, some shredded cheese. We have tomatoes, spicy onions, some crunchy croutons, 2 packs of dressing. We have ranch, Italian, honey mustard, and Thousand Island.
Open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 9. Closed on Sunday. Phone number is 543-6128 Broad Street, Elizabeth, and right across from the Jeweler's Bench. One of our great sponsors who sponsors the player of the game, by the way. Don't forget that. He puts free sandwiches in these kids' hands for being the star player of whatever sport we're covering. So
I think they like it.
they do like
They
it.
do like it.
Yep, they do like it. And so we like giving it. He likes to give it.
That's right.
And so we appreciate it's a win-win for everybody. Poor Travis Deli. Be loyal, buy local. Support Poor Travis Deli here in Elizabethton. Proud sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports. Poor Travis Deli. Look at her. She's taller than I am too. Coach, you are tall. You're in the you're on the stool. So there you go. You're on the hot seat.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to open this up, and for some reason it doesn't want to. Oh, I see why. It's got a little plastic.
You gotta unpeel.
You got to unpeel it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't have nails. You have nails?
Not
You're the swim
really, but
coach.
I can try. My nails are really thin.
We'll do it later. We'll work on it later. So
Okay.
anyway, I'm buying this. And so you have this at home?
I do. I love that stuff.
Oh, yes?
It's my favorite. I have it right next to me when I sit and do work.
Hand and cuticle salve so your hands get dry in the wintertime.
I love it.
I guess for you, you're in the pool year round.
Oh, my whole
Chlor-
body's dry.
I was going to say chlorine dries you
Yeah.
out. So anyway, they sell that down there, and they sell a bunch. Got a whole wall of different, and we'll have her bring in the next segment some more lotions and different things she's got. So we're here with Coach Kelly. Tell everybody your last name.
Broussard.
It's Kelly Broussard. Again, the swim coach, Elizabeth. How many years?
This is my sixth
Year.
already.
Yeah.
It's gone fast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love to promote what she does. She has taken this program. She's going to say, well, she's going to talk it down, but I'm going to tell you, she took it from here, which wasn't much. It was okay. It's kind of dormant. No knock on the previous folks. She's taken it to the next level. And she's about to tell you why, because these kids had a,
Oh,
what did she say?
she said, and I can attest to that because I had a kid in it.
There you go.
Yeah. It was nothing.
It was It was dormant. It needed a little jump start, and she's jump started it, and then some. So
I had a little motivation. I had a son,
sure, you had a son
and
again.
with my background, I was like, I just feel like it's my duty to step in and try to help.
Mhm.
You know,
Now, was it last summer? What summer did you go down to Houston or wherever you went and won?
Saratoga. That was 2023, August of 2023. That was Masters Nationals.
Won it.
Yeah, won the 200 freestyle. It's
National
kind of,
champ. Hold
Yeah,
still.
it's fun to be able to say. Yeah.
Big stuff. National champ.
And what's really funny about that is I lent the tech suit. We call it a tech suit. You'll see them all the time in the Olympics. The top swimmers wear them. So you have your practice suit, which is a standard like Speedo style suit, and then you have a tech suit that you save and you wear for the big meets.
Mhm.
And I lent that suit to Madeline Isaacs on Saturday, and she ended up dropping on like 9 seconds that day in her 200 freestyle. I said, "This is the 200 freestyle suit."
Lucky suit.
Yes,
There you
lucky
go.
suit.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So we love promote swimming. She has grown the program. She got a middle school program started, and so now she has a feeder program. And so-
Actually, Kaylee Sams got the middle school program started.
But
She
it
was
was
the
so-
first coach for that one, and then I started helping her out the following year. Yeah.
I told you
Just
want
want to make sure I give
Well,
credit where credit is due.
True, but it was over your tutelage. You wanted to.
It's a
and it
feeder
ma-
program.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it needs to be done. I mean,
Yes.
you're only as good as your feeder programs at any level.
Exactly.
So particularly in high school.
Yep.
And so middle school program is flourishing right now. And so let's talk names, kids. How do things go this year?
Oh my goodness. I'm just going to talk about Saturday. That's the culminating event of our season thus far. We still have state in a little less than 3 weeks from now, but we're preparing for that, and I don't want to predict anything there yet. But Saturday was just absolutely
How many are going to
amazing.
state?
We qualified 3 girls, and so we get to bring a relay. TISCA, the governing body of swimming in the state of Tennessee, the Tennessee Interscholastic Swim Coaches Association, has changed the rules because the meet started to get too big. Well, we have one combined state meet. It's
Yeah.
not divided up into divisions as far as the meet itself. So the meet just started to get too big. So they required, instead of having to qualify 2 swimmers in individual events, to bring an additional 2 relay-only swimmers to be able to put together a relay. They made it so that you have to qualify 3. And it's not easy. I mean, we're looking at qualifying times now that really can only be achieved if you swim year-round, and it is your only sport. And you're competing against AAA large schools as well as the big private schools like Baylor and Harpeth Hall and Ensworth.
Yep.
And they typically end up being, top 8, top 16 at state. So the little schools like ours are, we go swim prelims, get our shirt, and come home. But this year is going to be a little different.
Which makes it all that more impressive because this is a town, for you out-of-town folks, of 14,000 people. We have a school of about 860 kids.
Yep.
We're swimming against Dobbins Bennett, Science Hill. They got 2,000 and 3,000 kids.
Yep.
No knock on them. This is the way it is.
Yeah.
And then the private schools, they recruit.
Yep.
And they have a budget that's unbelievable to promote all their sports.
Yep.
We're not knocking them either, but it is what it is. We're lumped in there together. So to me, that makes it even more successful because it's a smaller school. The funding is not there like a private school or a bigger school that has a bigger budget. And so our budget's spread amongst all the different sports at Elizabethton. So
Yep.
that's, to me, why this is that much more impressive, what she's done with, I wouldn't say limited funds, but not the unlimited fund. Well, I guess it is limited versus the bigger schools. So you're getting it done. You got 3 going to state. So
Yes.
I'm going to get out of
in
the way. and let-
individual events.
Right.
So we're also bringing a 4th for that the relays.
So I'm going to get out of the way and let you talk about last weekend. I'm not going to interrupt you. Go.
Okay, started out right away with the 200 medley relay. Our girls, Elle Neckvissel, Trinity Hopwood, Elena Holt, and Adriana Stepanavicius broke our school record by over 4 seconds, 3.5. Well, I guess it was about 3.5 seconds in that event. We got 4th in that relay behind 3 AAA schools, Dobbins Bennett, Science Hill, and Tennessee High now, who is a AAA school in track and field, and those are the same divisions that we use now in swimming that TISCA
Awesome.
has divided it up into. So we were right behind them. And then we followed that up in the 50 freestyle. So we had scored out the meet before the meet starts, we get what's called a psych sheet. So it has each event, all of the competitors that are in each event ranked first to last. So you can take that psych sheet and you can score it out. See if nothing changes, where do we stand? How are we going to place? So we only have 5 boys on our team, 4 that returned for finals. So being able to place in the top 3 with only that many swimmers is really, really tough. You got to have more depth than that. Our boys still were extremely impressive. So we really were looking at the girls to see how well we could place. Hopefully top 3, that's always our goal. And Tennessee High is always our biggest competition. So we were kind of more looking at them to compare how we would do. We went into prelims 12 points behind in 4th place, behind Tennessee High. So we knew right away we had to make up some points, and we had to drop time, and we had to perform well. So we go through prelims, and then we take a break. There's about a 3-hour break, 3.5-hour break between prelims and finals. Top 16 go back for finals. Top 8 are in the final heat, the championship final heat, and the 9th through 16th are in the consolation final heat. All 16 positions score points. So we were able to rescore out the heat sheet that they submitted for the final session. We were 15 points ahead of Tennessee High going into finals, but we told the team we were only 5 points ahead.
There you
we
go.
had to use a little psychological
Reverse
game.
psychology. Gotcha.
Yes. So we told them we got to make up as many points as we possibly can. Onesies and twosies, they all matter. Just bumping up just 1 place, 2 places. And, of course, the other teams help you out, too, because they might beat. You know, if Dobbins Bennett is seed behind a Tennessee High swimmer, then they beat her, then that knocks them down in points. So you're looking at, and we're tracking throughout finals, we're tracking event by event. We had a little spreadsheet written out. My assistant coach, who's also my sister Sheila, she had a little spreadsheet written out. So after each event, she would calculate out whether or not we made up a point or we lost a point or whatever it was. We never lost any points. We either stayed the same in the event or we made up points in every single event throughout the night. It was jaw-dropping event
Which
after
is rare.
jaw-dropping swim. It is rare.
Yeah.
A meet like this, and I hate to say it's few and far between because we do have really, really good feelings about the next 2 years with our program. But a meet like this comes... It's very, very rare. It was the most exciting meet I have witnessed as an adult. I've been a part of, as a swimmer in high school, I've been a part of being on a team that has had a meet like this. But as an adult and as a coach, this was far and away the most exciting meet. And so to know the inside scoop and to know that we're tracking event by event and point by point exactly how we're doing as we progress through the meet, it just made it that much more exciting. And our girls and our boys, too, swam their faces off.
So what this does, we're talking to Coach Kelly of Betsy Swimming. What this does, I would think, being a part of the excitement and the adrenaline rush of this meet last week, gives you a springboard. I mean, they've tasted it. They want to go back. This will be a great motivator, will it not?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
To know that they're capable of such things. And this team was so focused, so well prepared for this meet. Every Thursday before regionals every year, I invite the entire team over to my house. We have a pasta dinner, and then we watch some sort of motivational film. In the past, it's always been a movie like Miracle or Rocky or something like that. Well, this year, and if you haven't seen this, you need to watch this because any fan of sports, no matter what sport, can enjoy this. It's a documentary on Peacock called The Greatest Race. And it's about the 2008 men's Olympic 400 free relay. We should have lost that race against the French, but this documentary goes through and it talks to the members of each relay team, the Frenchmen and the Americans, and it goes through each leg of the relay for both teams and talks, and it is so well done. The kids, my husband and I were looking at their faces while they were watching, they were just glued to this.
I love it.
So I feel like the psychological preparation that they had ahead of the meet also helped. It was just absolutely incredible.
What's the name of the movie?
The Greatest Race.
Greatest Race.
It's on Peacock. It's the only place you can see it.
Okay, there you go.
So after the 200 medley relay, the next event was the 200 individual medley. And our girl, Elle Neckville, had already qualified previously in the 100 breaststroke for state. And we thought her best next opportunity would be in the 200 IM. She was going into this a pretty significant margin behind. She needed to make up several seconds in order to qualify, and she ended up qualifying for state in that event by over 2 seconds. So and that's a lot of time.
Yeah,
These
so,
are not long races to be able to make up a lot of time like that.
Yeah, so for you non-swimmers out there, and I've learned this by interviewing this lady over the years, to shave 2 seconds or 4 seconds off your time in the pool is like if you're running 100 and you're running a 100-yard dash, and you can cut, 5 or 6 seconds off that. I mean, it's not even the same comparable.
No.
It's really, really a big deal to be able to shave that big a chunk of time off your record, right?
It is huge. And if you want to take a little peek at this, Kara Carr on the day dropped 8.75 seconds in her 2 events. Adriana Stepanavicius dropped over 5 seconds in her short sprint 50 free and 100 free events. Madeline Isaacs dropped over 20 seconds in her 200 free and her 100 breaststroke on the day. And the Elnek Vasil, she dropped over 13 seconds in all of her events. Anna Hill dropped over 12 seconds in all of her events. Elena Holt dropped over 4 seconds, and all she did was the 100 fly and 50 free. And she was in the relays as well. Holly Holzclaw. Yep, there we go.
Holly
right there.
Holzclaw, yep.
And she normally swims the 100 fly at regionals. In the past, it's the event she did the last 2 years. That's what she swum this year. We decided to keep her out of the 100 fly and put her in the 50 free and 100 free. And she was invaluable to us. She dropped 4.6 seconds in all of her events.
Wow.
Yeah. Trinity Hopwood, almost 6 seconds in her events. She's qualified for 4 events now. She qualified for the 100 in the 100 freestyle on Saturday. Lillian Blanton dropped almost 10 seconds in her 2 events. Amelia Turbefeld dropped over almost a minute and 10 seconds, a minute and 8.59 seconds in her 2 events. She did the 500 free, which, yes, you have the opportunity to cut more time, but the fact that she dropped over a minute alone in that event is huge. Trip Trevette dropped almost 10 seconds in his 3 events. Louis Trivett, 27.79 seconds in his events. Austin Davis, over 10 seconds. Aiden Wolf, 33.3 seconds.
So she's hitting you with a lot of numbers, but the bottom line is this lady and her coaching staff has got these kids from, it's the butterfly in the cocoon, from here to here, and they keep getting better every year. So so what happens now? You got the state, then after that, you start, is it the Typhoons? What is you?
Well, our Typhoons goes nonstop now.
Okay.
So we used to be just a summer league swim team, but our Typhoons club, at the end of July after our championship summer league meet, it's really hard to say bye, see you next year, and you're sitting there hoping and wondering and praying that they'll come back, and most of the time they don't because they found something else to be interested in the meantime. So. Yep. We started having them simply practice year-round, 3 days a week between August and May. And then we decided to go through the process of becoming a USA Swimming registered team. USA Swimming is the governing body for swimming in the United States, and we can compete year-round now. So we are now officially the Elizabethton Typhoon Swim Club with USA Swimming. And we still have our rec side of the program for just the summer league type swimmers, but we also have the year-round program. And as I said earlier, that's really the only way now to be able to qualify for the state meet in high school is if you're swimming year-round. So that program is priceless to us for the high school team.
So if you're out there and you're watching, this is a sport, as you well know. We had Coach Rickard on from Milligan yesterday with talking about his bowling team's ranked 2nd in the country in NAIA bowling, the women's team at Milligan. So that's a sport you can do the rest of your life. Same with swimming. So if you have a little person out there or a young person that wants to get involved in a sport you can do till you can't do it anymore, well past high school, is swimming. And so you give lessons for someone.
We start our lesson program right after spring break every year.
Break, yeah.
And it goes through about the 3rd week of July. So we have a website, swimtyphoons.com, where you can go online and look that information up. Registration is not yet open this year, but it will be soon, and you can fill out a form and get your child registered for swimming lessons. And we take kids from ages 5 and up. Our pool is just not set up for kids younger than 5, although I wish it was, because the drowning rates for kids under 4, it's the 2nd leading cause of death, and it's the leading cause of accidental death in children under the age of 4 is drowning. So if we had a warm water pool, a little bit shallower pool, we'd be able to start,
Teach them how to swim.
Exactly. But
Yep.
at age 5, we figure that's the best age for our kind of pool to be able to begin teaching them. And that has been a feeder program for our Typhoons Club. And then our Typhoons Club will feed our middle school and our high school teams. So it all kind of is connected.
Yep. Scholarship dollars. Folks may not realize there are scholarship dollars out there for swimmers to go to college, right?
A lot of scholarship dollars. In fact, we had a meet the weekend prior called the Littles Meet, and it's for the smaller teams, the smaller schools in the entire region, including Virginia. And we won that meet. It was very exciting, and the coach from King University came up to me and right after the meet and said, if you have any graduating seniors, I'd be more than happy to talk to them about this. So lots of scholarship money
Yep.
in the sport of swimming.
And a lot of it goes untapped. We talked about that yesterday with Coach Morrell. He said in wrestling, he rattled off wrestling and maybe women's golf. There's a couple of sports that there's a lot of dollars left on the table because, and female wrestling too, because I mean that's a growing part of the wrestling. And so she's telling you that there's dollars out there that go untapped and unspent from swimming. So
Yes, there is a lot.
yep. So there you go.
Before we stop talking about Saturday, though, can I just share one more little thing that was super exciting?
Yep.
Our girls' 200 free relay. We broke the record by over 5 seconds. Let's see.
Wow.
No, actually, it was over 6 seconds. We went from 152.27 to a 144.96 last year. Even amongst all those private schools and large schools that we were talking about, that would have placed us 14th in the state.
In the state.
In the state.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is a little old Elizabethan.
Super excited. We came out of nowhere on that one. We went in seed 4th behind Tennessee High, Dobbins Bennett, and Science Hill by a significant margin, by almost 7 seconds.
And
They
again,
didn't see us coming.
And we're not knocking the big schools. That's
No.
not my point at all. They're doing their thing. I'm just telling you what is gratifying to sit beside this lady and tell you what she does is she takes a school of about 860 kids and gets in there and swims with the big boys. And
Yep.
not just the DB Science Hill here locally. That's the big schools here for you out of town folks. That's the big schools here in our region. But the private schools down in Chattanooga and Nashville that have unbelievable budgets, private schools, they recruit kids, and I understand all that, but I'm just telling you, take little old Elizabethan that's, no pun intended, swimming upstream sometimes
Yes.
and gets it done.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, even Science Hill didn't beat us by much in this meet. They won.
Yeah.
They beat us by 57 points. 37 points. 37 of those points was diving.
And we don't have diving.
We don't have diving. We don't have the facility to have divers. So they
Yeah.
really only beat us in swimming by 20 points.
20 points.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah. Really exciting.
Does a great job.
Thank you.
And so,
We won our conference
yes,
at this meet. So we're going to have a banner hung up. We are conference champions.
Conference
the first
champ.
year that we can officially say, now that TISCA is recognizing divisions, we can officially say we are conference champions.
Yeah.
Super exciting.
it is. And we're just growing and getting better.
Yep.
And your middle school program, getting more kids involved down in middle school too, right?
We're trying. It's
Yeah.
working on it. Our numbers were down this year. I was talking to another coach, Nathan Love at Dobbins Bennett, about that, and he thinks it's related to COVID. Those COVID years when kids got used to being able to, stay at home. That's what we're feeling the effects of now. So our middle school numbers were down, but we're gonna, keep plugging through. It'll bounce back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good coaching will do that.
I hope so.
When you hang banners, people go, we want to be associated with the winner. We want
Yes.
to, absolutely.
In fact, Coach Holt just sent me a picture of what he did for wrestling, and so we're gonna get that as soon as possible. Get that
Forrest
hung
Holt's
up.
awesome.
Yes, he is.
He is awesome.
Yes, he is.
Love that guy.
Yeah,
His
he's been very
Oh.
he's still very involved with our swimming program because his daughter Elena, who's on the relays that broke the records, is on the team, and he just loves the sport.
Yep, he
and
does.
I appreciate him so much and his support.
Yep, and Jessica too, his wife.
Yep,
They do a
his
great job.
wife is great. She's texts me with congratulations, and
Mm-hmm.
she sends me pictures that she takes during the meets, and some of them are not ones that we really want to see, but they're fun.
Mm-hmm.
and well, pictures of us.
Yep, and I'm gonna get me a Elizabethan Cyclone swimming
Yes.
sweatshirt. I'm getting a hoodie so I can wear it proudly around.
Absolutely.
I love it. She does a wonderful job.
Thank you.
In closing, who helps you? Who's your coaches that help?
My sister, Sheila Nelson, is my assistant coach, and it's just, it's kind of a match made in heaven because we're sisters. We could say whatever we want to say, and you got to forgive each other because you're sisters. But yeah, we have
Oh,
a lot of
boy.
fun. I mean, Saturday started out, we were on deck just laughing. It was just everything just came together that day and this season, and yeah, she's an amazing coach. She's got a lot of coaching experience behind her, like over probably 15 years of coaching experience, especially with high school. So that's invaluable experience that has helped me out and has helped the program out tremendously.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Yep. Great sport, folks. The sport of swimming. Coach Kelly Broussard from Elizabethton High School here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Quick break. We'll be right back. We got baseball. The Hall of Fame is going to be announced tonight. Who do we think is going to get it? We'll find out after this from Rick Walters, Horseman Insurance. If you're not happy with your auto insurance, plain and simple, if you're not happy with your auto insurance, he's the number one horseman agent in the country, not just in the South, not just in Tennessee. The number one agent, over 2,000 horseman agents. He's number one in the country. Is my car insurance, my home insurance, and this guy gets it done for me. And he can get it done for you. Here he is on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Insurance. How can you help us with auto insurance?
Well, one of the things Horace Mann was started for, Tom, back in 1945 was to provide auto insurance for educators. They came up with the idea that if we could put a group of school teachers together in one company, their cars would sit in a parking lot for 10, 12 hours a day. Friday and Saturday nights, they're home grading papers. They're all college educated. They have a tendency to be better drivers because they set an example for their students. And knowing all those things, we'd probably have less claims. And so we're able to offer better insurance rates because of that.
And so, if you're a teacher, an educator, you want to come here and get a quote because of that, your quotes and your rates are typically better than other folks, right?
That's right. And we also do a couple other things for educators. If they were to get into an accident while they're on school business, we don't have a deductible on that, Tom. They won't have to pay a deductible. If somebody vandalizes their car while it's on school property, they don't pay a deductible for that. If they get into an accident on school property, we waive the deductible. If they get into an accident with another Horace Mann agent or a Horace Mann client, they're going to not have to pay a deductible also.
It's good stuff. So if you need more information, go to social media or give him a call. How can we get a hold of you and find out more?
Yeah, you can just call me here at the office at 543-0059 or go to horacemann.com on the internet, and you'll be able to find our office here.
There you go. One of our great sponsors here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports, the good folks right here at Rick Walters, Horseman Insurance.
This is Andrew McKeon, president of Carter County Bank. Carter County is blessed with amazing characteristics. Natural beauty, caring people, and locally owned small businesses all make our community one of the best places in America to live. Remember to support Carter County small businesses with your purchases, because for every $100 you spend at a Carter County owned business, $45 stays here to create local jobs and support our schools. When you spend $100 at a national chain store, only $14 remains in our community. So no matter where you roam, hurry back home. Let's pull together to support local business and make our community even better. Carter County Bank is big on small business, locally owned and managed to support our first priority, Carter County and the people who live here. Visit any of our branches or go online to cartercountybank.com. Carter County Bank is a division of Bank of Tennessee, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
It's exciting Elizabethton Cyclone doubleheader basketball. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join me Tuesday night from John Treadway Gymnasium as the Cyclones host the Vikings from Tennessee High in a key matchup for both the guys and the girls. Ladies Cyclone coverage starts at 6:15 with the boys to follow, audio and video. The Cyclones and Tennessee High in a big conference showdown. It all starts at 6:15 Tuesday night here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Elizabethton Cyclone basketball. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, the Hall of Fame being announced tonight, Baseball Hall of Fame. Who's going to get in? Well, this is purely speculation. Here are the 5 guys that are up for it. Probably one of these 5, multiples, I would think, probably more than one, but Carlos Beltran, Andrew Jones, Brave, former Brave, Chase Utley, Cole Hamels, and Andy Pettit apparently are the ones that are looking better than the rest. Some of these guys have been around. You get to be on the ballot for 10 years. Some of these guys will roll off. And if you haven't got in by 10 years, it's a good chance you're not going to get in. So these guys are not. These are fairly recent nominees. Carlos Beltran, Chase Utley, Andrew Jones, Andy Pettit, and Cole Hamels. We'll know tonight by the time we go on there for the basketball game, which will go on there at 6:15. Just saw the promo. It's Tennessee High. It's a biggie. Girls' game is big. The boys' game even bigger because it's a battle for first place in the conference for the guys tonight against Tennessee High at John Treadway. Texas Rangers, of course, Evan Carter from here in Elizabeth and on the team, the starting center fielder. So they're bringing in right-hander reliever Jacob Junis on a 1-year, $4 million contract for the Rangers. And so that's to bolster the pitching staff for Texas. Also, so you got another baseball story. Let me go to this. Thought I could do it from memory. And who is it? Let's see. Oh, the Braves picked up Jorge Mateo. Yep, there it is. Jorge Mateo and the Braves. You know, Kim, the Korean shortstop, missing 4 to 5 months following surgery to repair a torn tendon in his right middle finger. This is the guy that just signed for big bucks. So Mateo, they're going to get him for a year for $1 million. So you think, well, that's a lot of money. Well, it's not really. Not in this day and age when you got Kyle Tucker making $41,000 an inning. No. It's a steal to get this guy for $1 million for a year. So I know that sounds crazy for us common folk. I can't wrap my arms and hands around making $1 million in a year or $41,000 in an inning of baseball. But so $1 million for a year is a bargain basement acquisition for the Braves, Jorge Mateo. So hopefully he can get it done till Kim gets back in 4 or 5 months. All right, NFL football. 2 new coaches have been announced. Robert Saleh returning to the main chair, new coach of the Titans, spending the 2025 season as defensive coordinator of the San Francisco 49ers. So he was previously the coach of the New York Jets, went 20-36 over 3+ seasons, getting fired 5 games into the 2024 campaign. So you would ask why they're going after him? There ain't a whole lot out there, folks. I'm just telling you. The main guy now is Mike Tomlin. And Sean McDermott from the Bills that got fired on Sunday. Those 2 guys will be the big names. Unless I missed it, the teams are still looking for a head coach as of airtime. Somebody may have signed somebody today since I've been on the air, but the Buffalo Bills, the Baltimore Ravens, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Arizona Cardinals, and my team, the Raiders, are all looking for a head coach. The Titans aren't. Robert Saleh. The Dolphins aren't. They got Green Bay Packer defensive coordinator Jeff Hafley, Hafley, as their next head coach last night. And so landed in Miami, a young guy of sorts, 47 by coaching age. And so replacing Mike McDaniel, who got fired after going 33-35 over 4 seasons in Miami. So the Titans have their guy. The Dolphins have their guy. And again, still out there coaching vacancies with the Cardinals, the Steelers, the Ravens, the Bills, and the Raiders. So, and again, the 2 big names right out there as of right now, unless they've been filled since I went on air, are Sean McDermott, who got canned, as we said, of the Bills on Sunday night, their head coach, and Mike Tomlin, who stepped away. I don't know whether he's pressured to, he did it of his own accord, but stepped away from the Steelers. So those 2 guys, probably Harbaugh's off the table, so yeah, that would easily be the top 2, be McDermott and Mike Tomlin. One of those, I hope Tomlin will go to the Raiders. I hope, but we'll see. I don't have any say-so. I called out there and got a busy signal. They don't care what I think. So there you go. All right, we're here live again to the Jewelers Bench. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. We got Sherry one more time. We got basketball tonight. Got basketball tomorrow night. Have basketball on Friday and basketball on Saturday. Fingers crossed. Supposed to get a big snowstorm in here. We'll see. They've been wrong more than they're right, so I don't know. Now, Yesterday, our meteorologist Jesse said, all right, he kind of did it. He said there's cold air coming down out of the north. You got warm air coming up out of the south. You got rain and moisture coming out from the west. All going to come here. It's either going to be rain, freezing rain, or snow, depending on how things land. But now they're saying the recipe, they're saying, is gearing up to have a big snow event. Okay. Haven't had one this year, so we'll see. Now in the mountains, guaranteed they're going to get snow. There's no question, just because it's in the mountains. They're supposed to get snow Thursday night, and then everybody's supposed to get snow Saturday and Sunday, and then stay cold next week. So, but again, it's winter. It's Appalachia. It's supposed to happen, and get through it, get over it, and just get spring. We need the snow be good for the ground. It'll melt off, go down to the ground, and get things ready for flowers, trees, and spring, and yeah. So that's how I look at it. We'll just get through it, deal with it, and get on the backside, be ready to go. Tom Taylor Sports Show, back after this. We'll take a look at a busy night of high school basketball. Right after this, some David Collins at Collins & Company Real Estate and Auction on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. We're live at the Jeweler's Bench here in downtown Elizabethton. Tell us why. A lot of real estate companies out there. Why David Collins and Collins & Company?
Well, we service before and after the sale. I think that's a big thing. And follow through on phone calls. I think, and I have a lot of people just comment on how professional our website is, how professional our agents are, and what we do, and how we follow through with things. For instance, I'm not telling the name of a real estate company or anything like that. That's had a buyer that bought one of our houses through another agency, and she just called me. She said, my agent didn't show up at closing, didn't bring me any keys, we didn't do a final walkthrough. That's pretty sad. And, I just want to let folks know, you come here, you're going to get service, follow through. We're going to work through with you, follow you through the process, help you through the process. You don't have a lender. We've got lenders we recommend. Attorneys for closing we recommend. And you get full service here.
End of story. Full service. Phone number to call?
423-543-5741.
A 97% closing ratio, folks. Collins & Company, great sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports.
Hey, it's your girl Mayani. A little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A Cobb salad is the chicken. Literally, the nuggets, they smack. When you put those nuggets in the salad, it just brings the salad to life. I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A market salad is that the chicken is super juicy and the apples can be a little tangy, also a little sweet as well. So there's just a ton of different flavors. It's just so good.
Behind every Food City meat and seafood counter is a highly trained, certified butcher. Our butchers offer special orders, custom cuts, and even entire meal recommendations. In fact, you'll be so impressed with our butchers, you'll be asking yourself, what can't they do?
Huh, I bet he'd be great at wrapping presents.
Okay, well, maybe not that. But at Food City, our butchers make almost everything better.
And back with the Tom Taylor Sports Show, let's run down who's playing where tonight. In high school basketball, will be a big night. Unicoi County will be at Chucky Doak. Sullivan East will be at Crockett. Morristown West plays at Dobbins Minute tonight. Tennessee on Elizabethton, of course, that's our games. Starting at 6:15 right here, audio and video from John Treadway Gymnasium at Elizabethton. West Green plays at Happy Valley tonight. Cosby at North Green. Science Hill hosting West Ridge. South Green home to Johnson County. Cloudland will be a naked battle of the Rangers. And Hampton and Johnson City to play University High, boys and girls. Granger will be at Cherokee tonight. Volunteer, the Falcons will be in Greenville to battle the Green Devils. Morristown East to Jeff County. And that's your schedule for tonight. It's a busy night. We'll have all the scores for you tomorrow here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Tomorrow will be a Pizza Inn. Yeah. Have that buffet. Whew. All you can eat. 18 pizzas at any one time. 12 regular pizzas and 6 dessert pizzas plus 3 pastas. Alfredo rotini noodles, Alfredo noodles and spaghetti. Then down on the other end is the salad bar. And so down on that end, you got the salad bar, you got the fruit, you got the pudding, chocolate pudding. Love me some chocolate pudding. So all that's coming up tomorrow. We'll be there live at Pizza Inn here in Elizabethton. Thursday at Big John's Closeouts. Now this big storm's coming, they say. So we'll get you ready with salt and shovels and gloves and all the things you're going to need, how to wrap your pipes, because it's supposed to get down to the single digits consecutive nights next week. So it's here. It's wintertime. It's January, February. Then it warms up. We always know that. It's like for about 45 days, 60 days out of the year, we have a chance for cold and wintry weather. Then it starts warming up, and that's where we are. So we'll be there on Thursday, tell you all about that. And Friday, we'll kick off the weekend at Food City on a Food City Friday. Heading into the weekend, and again, AFC Championship, NFC Championship coming up on Sunday. And so you can get your trays and what have you to watch your favorite team play or just watch football in general. It'll be the Broncos and the Patriots in the AFC and the Rams and the Seahawks in the NFC. So we'll be there on Friday. That's our rest of our week schedule. Tomorrow, Pizza Inn. Thursday, we'll be at Big John's Closehouse. And Friday, we'll wrap up the week at Food City on a Food City Friday in Graves. That's what we got going on. All right, quick break. We'll be right back. We'll take a look at more sports. We'll go back and talk more about the national championship last night. Indiana Hoosiers putting it on them, beating a good team too. That team was for real, obviously. Close football game. I said 10 or less. Indiana would win by 10 or less, and I'm not sure what the final was. 27-21, I guess it was, wasn't it? So did I get it right? I guess I did get it right. This is just a total guess, but I just knew it was going to be a pretty competitive football game. Yeah, it was a 6-point differential, so I did get it right. I said 10 or less Miami. Yeah, that's what I said. Just to make sure I said it right, I did. So, by the way, I popped the lid off this thing, and this is good. The Naked Bee from right here at the Jeweler's Bench, the Orange Blossom Honey and Lip Balm. It is awesome. Quick break. Back with more after this. The Tom Douglas Sports Show live here at the Jeweler's Bench. We'll be right back after this from the Duck Crossing Antique Store in downtown Elizabeth.
Antique mall with over 50,000 square feet of merchandise. We have about 52, 53, give or take, vendors with different items. We have a great selection of everything from antique, which is over 100 years, to vintage, which is 25 years, and then we do have a little bit of new things. We concentrate on the vintage and antique items. So you can find just about anything for yourself, for your home, and gifts. We have a lot of people that take gifts for their grandparents. They remembered they had them, and with their family.
Hours are open.
We're open Monday through Friday, 11 to 5:30. Saturdays, 10 to 6. Open late for the car shows and anytime they have special events in town.
Need Place, one of our great sponsors of Cyclone Football, Duck Crossing in downtown Elizabethton, proud sponsor of Elizabethton Cyclone Football. Double C Western Supply in Elizabeth and your Cowboy store and so much more. We have shoes and boots for guys and gals. We have kids' boots and shoes for the little people too. Ball caps, Marriott Wrangler, and a large selection of Huey. We have purses, billfolds, handbags. We carry a full line of Montana Silversmith jewelry. We have both Lane Frost and Huey cologne and perfumes. We even have several styles of rugs to choose from and a large kids section full of boots and shoes and jeans and dresses and even stuffed animals. And jeans, and more jeans, both work and casual for guys and gals. Ariat and Wrangler in all sizes and styles. T-shirts for men, women, and kids. For cold weather, we have fleece tops and sweaters. And racks full of men's shirts, including the George Strait line from Wrangler. Short sleeve and long sleeve shirts for men and women. Vests and jackets for the cold days and nights for the guys and the ladies. We have a full line of tack and cowboy hats for cowboys and cowgirls, along with belts and a great selection of saddles. So you see, it is a cowboy store and more. Double C Western Supply, Railroad Street, Elizabethton. Find us on Facebook and at doublecwesternsupply.com. Back on the Tom Douglas Sports Show again. We're live here at the Jeweler's Bench, and I'm going to do some more show and tell here in a second. They are busy today, and I love it, love it, love it. So they're busy every day, but a little bit more than normal. Hello to Emily Elise. That's a new name. Thank you for watching, lady. I appreciate that very much. We're here live again at the Jeweler's Bench, the only full-time, full-service jewelry store in Elizabeth and Carter County. They ship all over the country. They have clientele all over the Tri-Cities. Again, Kingsport. Some folks have been bought some stuff living in Kingsport. I couldn't tell how many jewelry stores they passed to in here in Kingsport, but they did, and they have, and it's awesome. So Sherry's going to do one more segment here in a second. Here's what's going on in Food City right now. You can get these unlimited admission, 1 year, one low price to all the Ripley's attractions. There it is, called Play and Save. The adults went from $212 down to $169 for the year. Kids tickets go from $100 down to $80, saving $20 on the kids ticket. $20, $20. A child ages 2 to 5 goes from 28 down to 20, saving $8 there. So what does this entitle you to? Unlimited admission to all 11 Ripley's Tennessee attractions for 1 year. Save on admission, merchandise, food, and all Ripley's Tennessee and Myrtle Beach attractions. Going to the beach this summer? Want to go to Ripley's? Here it is. Save on birthday parties and glass bottom boat adventures at Ripley's Aquarium of the Smokies. And you can also save on admission to Dollywood, Dollywood Splash Country, and Zoo Knoxville. The Knoxville Zoo is a really cool place. Really cool. So it's Ripley's Aquarium of the Smokies, Ripley's Believe It or Not, Haunted Adventure, Motion Blaster, Mirror Maze, Super Fun Zone, Ripley's Mountain Coaster, Ripley's Davy Crockett Mini Golf. This will get you all these. The Super Fun Park, where you race the go-karts. The new one's called the Ripley's Illusion Lab and Ripley's Old McDonald's Farm Mini Golf. So that's what this gets you to. You can check them all out by going to the website ripley'sgatlinburg.com. But there it is. And the new one is called the Dragons Myths Made Real. So there you go. This is available at all Food Cities for a limited time. Get these tickets to Ripley's at all Food Cities. We'll be at Food City in Gray on Friday. All right, National Hockey League tonight. Who skates where? The Predators at home. They've won 6 out of 10. I know it sounds crazy, but since Nick Saban has bought into the ownership in a minority role, and he's went in and met with the players and kind of changing the culture. At one point they won 4 in a row. They've won 6 out of 10. They're at home tonight against the Buffalo Sabres, which is the middle of the pack team. So the Predators on the ice tonight in Nashville. Others, Columbus, they're the hottest team in the National Hockey League. They're at home in Ohio against Ottawa. Minnesota skates in Montreal. Tampa Bay home to San Jose. The Boston Bruins, red hot team. They're in Dallas to skate against the Stars tonight. St. Louis, the Blues in Winnipeg. New Jersey at Edmonton, and the New York Rangers in L.A. to skate against the Kings in the National Hockey League. Our buddy Brandon Young, who does the PR, or was doing the PR, he just got promoted to being the principal at Cloudland Elementary. He's a big hockey guy. He went down, he and his wife, to see the Knoxville Ice Bears the other night, the minor league hockey team down in Knoxville, which is pretty cool. So, anyway, hockey's a big sport. I've had folks say thanks for just mentioning the schedule of the National Hockey League. Well, I thought that was pretty cool because we don't have hockey around here per se, but it's a sport that, people like to watch it. People like to go to it. And the minor league team again in Knoxville, the Ice Bears. All right, so last night had a cheap shot on Mendoza by the Miami guy and bloodied his lip, busted his nose. It's football, but it was still a cheap shot. Afterwards, Mark Fletcher Jr. got in a little tussle. The Miami guy got a little shoving match in Indiana when it went to shake hands after the game. And so some things that's twice now. Words were spoken. Saturday after the Tennessee-Kentucky game, he got a little, I don't know, when they say chippy, I don't know what that means. Chippy. That sounds so sissified. Got a little dicey. Okay. They shoved each other. Wasn't anybody going to hit anybody. As I said yesterday on the show, growing up in West Virginia, we'd play basketball. We get a little bit more intense than that. We'd have somebody in a headlock. We lost. We didn't like losing. Still don't like losing. But after the game, it wasn't. If we got into it, it wasn't just what I saw. It was on. Had to separate them and ripping people's shirts off and sucker punch them and hit them in the throat and getting after it, which was stupid. But we did it because we were high school boys. Didn't want to lose. So anyway, last night it was. They said, "Well," as I told you on yesterday's show, I read where this guy says a full brawl Saturday after the Tennessee-Kentucky game. brawl. I'm not even sure they exchanged punches. They shoved each other, but it wasn't exactly a brawl. At least growing up in West Virginia, I can tell you about a brawl. That was not a brawl. So, nor was it a fight, quite frankly. But anyway, last night he did, he got a little whatever, intense after the game, and so it is what it is. But they cheap shotted Fernando Mendoza, no question. I thought should have been a targeting, or certainly at the minimum, not a target. They didn't hit him with his helmet. Should have been an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty at the minimum. So, it wasn't a targeting. I have to backtrack on that. Targeting is when you use your helmet, and all he did was he decked him. But anyway, bounced back up. He got the last laugh. So he went in the end zone for that improbable touchdown on a fourth. That was pretty cool. 4th and 5, fourth quarter. Signetti brought out the kicking team. He said, called a timeout and said, nope, we're going to do this. Come on, guys, we can get this done. We're going to do it. And they did it. They produced. And on a 4th and 5, he scores a touchdown. And they go on to win the game 27-21. Carson Beck had one more shot to an interception, picked off by Jamari Sharp with 44 seconds left. Indiana runs the table. And again, the team that has the most losses in college football history, 715, won their first national championship, running the table, going undefeated. Pretty cool stuff. All right, one more shot. She's here. We're going to get her in one more time. She's in the house. Sherry Holtzclaw next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Millions of dollars of furniture in stock right now. Are you tired of hearing what you want is sold out? We have the largest selection of in-stock furniture in the area. We receive truckloads every day of special buys ready for you to pick up today or have delivered. Come get your new furniture at Cannon's Furniture in downtown Elizabethton.
It's exciting Elizabethton Cyclone doubleheader basketball. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join me Tuesday night from John Treadway Gymnasium as the Cyclones host the Vikings from Tennessee High in a key matchup for both the guys and the girls. Lady Cyclone coverage starts at 6:15 with the boys to follow, audio and video. The Cyclones and Tennessee High in a big conference showdown. It all starts at 6:15 Tuesday night here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Elizabethton Cyclone basketball. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen, one more time, Mrs. Holtzclaw. So we forgot to do these two rings.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's do these right here. This one goes
So this
for...
is kind of cool. It's an oval bezel set earth-grown diamond, kind of like a bypass style. I like it. And it's in yellow gold. And I didn't look at the price.
Let me do that for you, Mrs. Holtzclaw. That would be $1,799, $1,800. That is a beautiful ring.
It's a pretty right-hand ring.
Yeah.
It's a fashion ring.
Mm-hmm. Layaway here, very liberal. 15% down, make a payment every month, and you're in. Emily Elise is a new name, and I'm glad she's watching. Thank you, lady. Johnny Markland is not a new name, nor is George Young or Gary Taylor. Thank you guys for watching. All right, this is a ring. This is really cool. This goes for $1,100. Tell us about this one, would you please?
So this has diamonds, and it is 10-karat yellow gold. And there again, a great right-hand ring. We had this on our Facebook post recently. Actually, both the rings, but if you're not following us on Facebook, follow us on Facebook.
Mm-hmm. The Jeweler's Bench. Or go to the website, jewelersbench10.com. So there you go. This goes, what I say, went for $1,100.
Yeah, and something else I'll, like to add. A lot of my inventory, like this ring, was purchased when gold was at a lower price.
Mm-hmm.
And I do not, and I probably should, but it takes a lot to do it, but I do not increase my prices as gold goes up.
It is what it is.
It is what it is when I get it in.
Yeah.
So a lot of, some of this stuff you're getting at a really good deal.
Because the gold has gone up. Silver's went to the roof, right?
Oh, silver's going to hit 100.
Hit 100 what?
An ounce.
$100 an ounce? Wow.
It's going to hit it. I mean, right now, today, I think it was over 90. So, and I predict that it keeps climbing.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? I don't know.
This is $559 right here. So this is probably, if you came in here since gold went up, it wouldn't be. But she holds the price as is. It's a garnet ring. We showed it earlier. $559, gorgeous, for the birthstone in the month of January. So, and you've got birthstones for every month. We have watches, Glock, Bearing. We have Citizens. We have watch band replacements, Spadell, been around since 1904. We have pearls. We have engagement rings. We have anklets. We have pocket watches for guys. We have crosses for guys. You want to go snag a guy section real quick?
I can.
Sure, we can do that. Instead of me just sitting there talking about it, let's do show and tell before we get out of here. We have basketball coming up tonight, 6:15 airtime. Cyclones and Tennessee I, big, as Barney told Andy, big. And so been watching Andy. I bought the box set, been watching Andy Griffith. They colored out the colored versions. There's black and white, there was color, and so it's pretty funny stuff. This is post Barney days. Anyway, Barney told Andy at one point, it's big. Tonight's big game in the conference race. So, all right, let me show you while she's getting that. We'll rehash this one too, because these are beautiful. This is $639. This double gold heart. Come in and see it. It's prettier in person. Light doesn't do it justice. So there you go. That is awesome. It's two different big great Valentine's gift for you and someone that's entwined with your heart. Your heart's entwined with them. How about that? Like a big fancy word.
Look at you.
Look at me. Oh, I'm just slicker than cat guts, Daddy used to say. Oh, I'm so bright my daddy called me son. Oh boy. $539 for this one. It's so cheesy. $539. These are two. Oh, Lordy have mercy. So one did you ever ask me back? So these are two hearts. Morgan's over there even chuckling. Morgan, look at my. She's like, he's so corny. I know. Sorry, Morgan. I'm like Papa. I am what I am. That's all it can be. These little hearts are 500. What did I say? 500. $539 for these. These are gorgeous. And when you put them up here and let the light hit them, as it would on your ear, and not this computer camera, it really's got some bling to it. Very, very. They're dainty, but yet they're got a lot of class about them, I think. So anyway,
I mean, they're not.
There you go. Okay, here we go. These are guy stuff.
Like pretty in the ears.
Yep, pretty in the ears.
Yeah, this is a yellow gold 14 karat yellow gold.
Yep.
Cross.
On my Christmas shopping list this year, I bought a cross for a gentleman, buddy of mine. Loved it. It was silver, but there's a cross for a guy.
And that's got like a diamond cut design in it.
Yep.
It's $559.
There you go, $559. You know, the next time I'm here, we got to get Morgan in here. Let's get Morgan on. She said, no, probably not. Okay. Well, we'll just leave Mrs. Osclaw. or Mrs. Simmerly. So, or no, Sharon doesn't want to do it either, does she? No, she
No,
ran.
Sharon won't do it.
No, she ran. Her other sister works.
Sandy will do it.
Sandy will do it in a heartbeat. Sandy's my buddy. First person I met and I walked in here 8 or 9 years ago was Sandy Feathers. Awesome lady. All right, so here's a cross. This goes for the gents for Valentine's Day anytime for $4.59. Tell us about this one.
So that one is also 14 karat yellow gold. A little bit different design, a little bit smaller than the other one, with diamond cut features also. And these are all stainless.
Love them. So going left to right, we'll start with this one over here. And the price point on this one
Did you
is,
say left or right?
Yeah, I don't pay attention to me. Just we'll go in the direction you want me to go. This is $90 right here. So she makes fun of me. She makes sport. Morgan just sits and grins. She doesn't take up for me. She lets her just bury me. It's good. All right, that one's 90. The next one over, Tom, tell us about that one. I will. It's $120. This is 90. This is 120. This one, you like to jump in and describe it, you can, Mrs. Holtzclaw. This is your store. Let's see, this
You're
one.
doing pretty good.
Well, this one goes for $90. This one right here, the third one over. So different styles. All right, this one is a different style. And this one goes for $120. And then last on the end goes for $120 as well. So I'm going to get them up close and show you which one's a big seller. The dog tag?
I mean, normally most people do just, a plain, most men
Plain
do
cross.
just a plain cross.
Yep.
If, there's some that'll buy the dog tag, but the dog tag's really cool because you could also,
Engrave it.
John could engrave on the back of that.
On the back of it, yep. We've not even talked about him, the jewelry repair man, her husband, John Holtzclaw. Been doing it how many years?
26 years. You need the key, Tom?
I thought it was another thing we were going to show and tell. It's the key to the case. Here's the key to the case. Now, it's white gold, and it comes with a yeah. That's probably good. That's probably my sign right there. Time to shut her down, get some lunch, get ready for basketball tonight. So when I'm starting to do the
I think
keys,
he's getting hungry.
Yeah, to the keys to the case. There you go. So it's my buddy. We're not breaking up, are we?
No, why would we?
Well, I don't know why we would. I have too much fun coming over here. So everything I buy jewelry, everything I get. In fact, I'm getting ready to buy. What I'm going to do today for someone who I can't decide what they really want, I'm going to get them a gift card. And you do that for any price amount, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So
Whatever price you want.
Yep. So we'll get one, and that way they can come back in and buy what they want, when they want. I don't have to worry about it. So they have gift cards here. They have layaway here. The obvious coming up would be Valentine's. If you want to lay something away for the other biggie is Mother's Day, which is down the road. Let's see. Uh-oh, where's my? Here it is, in the wrong pocket. Let's see. You know what day Mother's Day is on this year?
I don't.
Well, we're getting ready to look, so we'll know. We'll know together. Mother's Day falls on
The 20th.
the 10th.
Okay, yeah.
Mother's Day is the 10th this year. Easter comes early. This is the early year for Easter. I think it's on April the 5th. I think. Let's see here.
Looky there.
April 5th is Easter. Mother's Day is May 10th. Those are two biggies in the old jewelry calendar. So point to that is you want to come in and lay something away, you can, or come in and buy it now, and you'll even leave it in the vault. Let them come by and get it so snoopy people won't find it, right?
That's right.
There you go. What would you like to close with, Mrs. Holtzclaw, before we get out of here?
Come see us for Valentine's Day.
Or for any of your needs.
That's right.
So we're here. Full service. Yeah, talk about John real quick. Full service repair. This guy does it. Very few are still out there doing this. It's a lost art, a dying art, but her hub does it and does a wonderful job. Brag on Hub, would you please?
So everything is done in-house. He does ring sizing, diamond setting. He does custom rings. He does chain soldering. He works on silver rings, which a lot of people, a lot of jewelers just don't do anymore. John will work on those, and he replaces crystals, fixes watches to a degree if he can. That kind of takes a lot of time, and he does earring post, mount stones. I mean, you name it, he'll try it.
And he's good at it.
He is good at it. He's been doing it for 26 years.
26 years. I don't think there's anything he can come in here and throw and stump John Holtzlaw. I think he can go, well, it may take me a little while to do it. I can get that done. Very few times he comes, I just can't do it. Because first off, he likes the challenge. When you're a pro, you like the challenge of fixing something or bringing in somebody's heirloom or a keepsake that means a lot to a family member and say, the prongs come off this, or can you put this over on this other setting? And he likes doing that kind of stuff too, customizing.
Yes.
So that's an added bonus to the jeweler's bench because we have an in-house jewelry repair over 26 years.
And if you need to talk to him, he's got an open door.
Right there he is.
Yep.
Go ahead and talk to him about anything. So there you go. All right. We have successfully make a run. Only thing we don't have a price point on the key ring, the key to the jewelry case. So it's not for sale, Tom.
It'll cost a lot.
It will cost actually more than you probably can afford. The key to one of the jewelry cases. All right.
Thank you.
So let's do the pinky.
Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, she's awesome. She was so cool when I sent her the thing over a couple of weeks ago. Where we went over 1 million views last year on the show and the ball games, everything we do. She said that you're rocking it or kicking it or whatever you said. It was really cool. She said we're kicking it. And I appreciate that. I'm glad she's part of it. So.
Thank you.
Yes, we love promoting the Jeweler's Bench, the only full-service, full-time jewelry store in Elizabeth and Carter County, but people all over, both locally and regionally and out of state. Jeweler'sBench10.com. Anything you see, she can ship it to you. You can pay online, and away you go. It's real simple. It makes it very easy to do business with the Jeweler's Bench. The hours you're open when they want to come in and see things would be what? What's your hours?
So Monday through Friday is 9:30 to 6, and Saturdays are 9:30 to 4.
There you go. We told you it's on Facebook, Jeweler's Bench, and the website, thejewelersbench10.com. Out of time, we sincerely thank you for yours. Back again tonight, 6:15, which is not that far away. About 5 hours, do it all over again with a doubleheader of Cyclone basketball. So until then, for she and Mrs. and Morgan, I got you in. Morgan, Mrs. Feathers, John and Sherry. Tom Taylor saying his mama used to say, bloom where you're planted. And win or lose, be good sports. See you back here at 6:15 for Cyclone basketball. See you then. And, of course, one of the sponsors on the broadcast will be who?
Jeweler's Bench.
The Jeweler's Bench. We'll see you at 6:15. So long, everybody, from the Jeweler's Bench on show number 24. What is it? 24. Can't remember what it is now. 24. I should know this. 2429.
Yep.
2429 heading to 2500.